Alright, here we go with today's video. Today we are doing a rebuild challenge suggested by S Daily, asking me to do a no all-star rebuild. You must win a championship with players who have never been an all-star. You have 3 years to accomplish. So that's going to start from this first season. We're going to do a fantasy draft, and we're going to get a random team, and we're going to have to choose players that have not been selected to all-star teams. I have a few players in mind that we could get that would probably help us out. Just to clarify, they've been in a real NBA all-star game, then we can't have them on our team. Just before we get into the video though, I just want to say thank you guys for the support on the last video. The last video was something a little bit different, something that I haven't really done before, something that I haven't done since, like, you know, I've grown a lot more. So you know, I thought I'd try that out. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. It seems like you guys did, so thank you guys for showing your support on that. Also, for 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a Q&A video, so if you guys got any questions, leave a comment on the community post that I've posted there. It would be absolutely awesome if you guys could do that. You can also leave it on this video here, but it's more likely if you leave it on the community post, I'll answer it. But yeah, with all that being said, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video if you haven't already, please. That'd be absolutely awesome. But I mean, I can't control what you guys do. But anyway, let's start off with this rebuild. We're going to get a random team here, 3, 2, 1, and we get the Orlando Magic. Hopefully we can get a good pick here so we can trade them away. We end up with the 12th pick. Awesome. That'd be pretty cool if we get a good player who hasn't made an all-star team here. The best player available right now is Hassan Whiteside, but we can't really take him. We have to get a random team. Here we go. Let's see what we get. So the best player we end up with is Nikola Jokic, and I'm 100% sure he's made an all-star team here. Yes, he has. He was an all-star in 2019, which means we've got to trade him away. Malcolm Brogdon hasn't been an all-star. Colin Sexton hasn't been an all-star. Dylan Brooks hasn't been an all-star. So most of our team have not been an all-star, so that's very good. We've literally only got to trade away Nikola Jokic. That's the only player we've got to trade away. God damn. Alright, that's pretty good. And I think I have someone in mind that I would like to trade Jokic for. I'm going to try and trade for Zion Williamson here. We're going to give up as many first-round picks as it takes to try and bring in Zion Williamson, because I think if we can bring in Zion, nope, okay, we cannot bring in Zion at all. That's a bit upsetting. What if I gave up Colin Sexton with that? And also Dylan Brooks. Actually, no, Dylan Brooks doesn't have a lot of trade value. What if I go like this? Give up Malcolm Brogdon, 32 million? Jesus. Fine, give me Joe Ingles. And then I give you Colin Sexton. And then you give me Robin Lopez. And then I give you those first round picks. Surely. Thank you. We've got ourselves Zion Williamson. That's really good. That's really, really good. So we've got Zion here. We've got 3 seasons, so there's no rush to do anything here. Small forward here. We're going to go power forward. We're just going to move everyone's positions so that their overalls are higher. I know some people don't necessarily love when I do this, but this is, you know, a rebuild challenge. We can do whatever we want in a rebuild challenge, all right? We can trade Dylan Brooks for Yusuf Nurkic. I know Yusuf is definitely hasn't been an all-star. J.R. Smith has also not been an all-star either, so we can go like this. We'll bring in Yusuf Nurkic as our starting center, and I think now we just need, I think I kind of want to simulate the season, see what I can do here. We could trade for Mike Conley. That's not bad. Yeah, okay, I'll bring in Mike Conley. And then hopefully we can use Conley to get to other players. Or even just trade for Robert Covington. We have to give up Fernando with that, but Robert Covington seems to be alright because, as you guys all know, you get Covington, move him to the small forward, and instantly trade him. At least I'll know who watches King of the Fourth Quarter and who doesn't. Gallinari has not been an all-star. Ooh, C.J. McCollum, he definitely hasn't been an all-star here. He's been a most improved player, but he hasn't been an all-star. He's out going to be our starting shooting guard. That's going to be absolutely amazing to have. So we've got Zion, Nurkic, and C.J. McCollum. If we can get a good point guard here, we should be a-okay. I got to trade here for T.J. Warren. He can come onto our team. Sure, why the heck not? I mean, we needed a starting small forward, and T.J. Warren could be our starting small forward. If we can trade Kevin Porter Jr. now, if we trade Kevin Porter with Dougie McDermott, could we get a starting caliber point guard? And I know that the best one available is De'Aaron Fox. Or Devontae Graham. That works as well. Devontae Graham can come onto our team. If we can trade Devontae Graham, actually, moving to the shooting guard. If we could trade Devontae with, say, Yogi Ferrell, could we possibly bring in De'Aaron? I don't think so. And that's a no, but we can bring in Steven Adams. That works, because Steven Adams definitely has not made an all-star game, I can tell you that. We can move him to the power forward, he goes up to an 88 overall, and then we can trade him, pair him with, say, Mike Scott, let's say that, Could De'Aaron Fox be offered up? Maybe. I did see Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon could work. So Malcolm, welcome to the team, man. I appreciate you stopping by to this team, and we've got a starting 5. Although I'm not a big fan of TJ Warren as our starting small forward, but I don't think we're going to get anyone better. We could go Aaron Gordon. Yeah, alright, why not? Why not? We don't get Aaron Gordon a lot. Why not? Let's go Aaron. We can move Aaron to the small 40. What goes up a little bit, becomes like a pure slasher. Looks like we're starting Aaron Gordon. Let's just see how that goes. If that doesn't work, we'll probably, like, you know, change it. But, like, I don't mind if we're bad this season. I mean, we don't have our first. It would be nice if we could get our first round pick back. There we go. We can get our first round pick back for a couple of seconds and Joakim Noah. There we go. We've got our first round pick back. And I think our starting 5 is alright. I don't want to touch that now. And a bench, on the other hand, needs a bit of work. A backup point guard, Elfrid Payton. Welcome to the team, mate, as a backup point guard. And then we could move, we've got Zubac as a backup center as well, Bobo as a backup power forward. If we can move Felicio and Solomon Hill for like a forward, that would be, oh, Tyreek Evans. We can move him to the small forward. I don't mind that at all. One bit, don't mind that at all. We can move him to the small forward. He could be our small forward off the bench. Just looking at it, Elfrid Payton is not the greatest three-point shooter. He is very not good at three-point shots. So if we move him alongside Jordan Poole, could we get ourselves a better point? Trey Burke, that works for sure. Definitely works for sure, 100%. And looking at our rotation, yes, it's not the greatest, but it should do. It should do. So, our rotation here is Malcolm Brogdon, C.J. McCollum, Aaron Gordon, Zion, and Nurkic is starting 5. We then have Zubac, Trey Burke, Tyreek Evans, and Bol Bol. Now, guys might be wondering, why are you giving Yusuf Nurkic 37 minutes a night? It's because, for some reason, 2K loves Yusuf Nurkic, and he becomes an all-star in like 3 seasons. So, that's what we're going to do. Scoring options, we're going to go Zion, CJ, and then I'm going to go Yusuf Nurkic, because I want to see if he can, like, you know, reach his full potential for us. And you know what? I'm alright with the pace and space system for this team. Power rankings, on the other hand, we are the projected 23rd seed, so hopefully we're bad. We've got our first round pick. I'll see you guys with what we happens. We're at the All-Star break, and we've got ourselves Zion Williamson as an All-Star. Just so you guys know, like I said, that doesn't mean we have to trade Zion away. It just means that he hasn't been an All-Star before this. So, yes, he's got an all-star in his name, but like, it doesn't mean we have to trade him away, alright? Don't stress. And so, at the end of this first season, we go 47 and 35. Luka wins MVP, putting up almost 40 points a night. Jesus. Kendrick Nunn, Rookie of the Year. Good on you, Kendrick. Steven Adams, 6th man. Kawhi, defensive. Luka, most improved. Greg Popovich, Coach of the Year, because he's got Luka on his team. Why the heck not? We do get Zion, all rookie first team, but that is the only Orlando Magic player we get, and we finish as a 5 seed. Player stats here, CJ McCollum was our leading scorer with about 25 a night. Zion 21, 8 and 2, nice. Nurkic 16, 11 and 3. Brogdon 13, 4 and 8. 13, 6 and 3 for Aaron Gordon. 9, 3 and 2 for Tyreek Evans, and 8, 7 and 0 for Zubac. Very nice numbers there for the guys off of our bench. Points per game, we were 6th in the league. Defensively, we were pretty poor. We were a poor defensive team. That's weird. We were the 8th worst, and our differential was the 10th best in the league. First round here against New York. Let's see what goes on. I don't know who's on this New York team, but I don't really mind too much. 2 each. Okay, it's kind of a close series here. We're up 3-2, and can we go to 6? Yes, we do. We win in 6, where we're taking on the 1-seeded Celtics, who have Steph Curry and Gordon Hayward and Marcus Gasol and Buddy Hield coming off the bench. So I see why they are the 1 seed. We win 1 game on them. I was about to say, we won 2 games. I was about to say, I didn't think we were going to win 1 game. We won 3 games, and we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, where we're taking on the Chicago Bulls, who are Ben Simmons, Zach LaVine, and Dwight Howard and Karis LeVert. This one, we're definitely not winning. I can tell you that right now. We are up 3-0, and we're going to blow a 3-0 lead. Okay, no, we go to the finals, where we're taking on the Portland Trail Blazers, who have Nikola Jokic and Hassan Whiteside and Steven Adams. Yeah, no, this one we're definitely going to lose. Let's just put it that way. We're definitely going to lose this one. We are going to go down 3-1 and lose in 5. Thank you. We do, and Nikola Jokic wins Finals MVP. So that was a shame that we lost to the Portland Trailblazers, considering we did do a lot of trades with them. We have the 8th pick via Phoenix, and that's the only pick that we have. And we get the 9th pick via Phoenix. We also have our pick, which is at 23. So that's not bad. That's not the worst. Staff signing, Steve Clifford, you're out of here, man. We need a new assistant GM as well. So if we can bring in Michael Williams here, that should be dope. And could we also bring in, let's just say, Mike Storfer. Storfer's not the worst, I guess. Storfer's definitely not the worst. We'll bring in Randy Martin here for our trainer, and we should be a-okay. So our team right now, if we could move Aaron Gordon, if we can trade Aaron Gordon with, say, Tyler Johnson, could we possibly bring in a better starting small forward for our team, that would be, ooh, Dylan Brooks back. Oh, I see Eric Bledsoe. That's not the worst idea. Bledsoe plus Bonga. Could we get ourselves a good small forward? I did see Zach LaVine, who we can move to the small forward. Just saying. Zach LaVine has not been an all-star. We're going to bring in Zach LaVine, and he's going to be our starting small forward here because we can go like this, and his value does go up a little bit at the small forward position. We're going to move Malcolm Brogdon back down to the point guard here, and I think we should be a-okay for now. We've got a starting 5 still. That's pretty good. We still got a starting 5, but I'll see you guys with who I drafted. With our 2 picks, we brought in 2 small forwards here, in Obi Toppin and Denny. That should be pretty nice for us. Bol, we're 100% bringing back, and we've got no qualifying offers, and I don't expect us to have any salary cap in this free agency. No, we have negative 32 million. We could bring in Bryn Forbes, which I don't think is the worst idea. Taj Gibson, we could actually do that. Taj, we could give some money to, move him to the power forward if he signs, and then we should be okay. We do need a backup point guard and small forward though. So hopefully we can do something there. We need a backup small forward, and I think Kelly Oubre could be someone nice. And if worst comes to worst, we could actually go Kelly Oubre with, say, like this first in 2023, and hopefully something would come up here. That's a no. I was hoping a point guard would come up, but that's not the worst. That's not the worst thing. We can always just go over here, sign a couple of minimum free agents, point guard free agents here, and we could trade them away for a different point guard. But yeah, looking at our team, it should be okay for now. We can make some trades in the off season. So yeah, I'll see you guys at training camps. 3 training camps. We go to untapped potential, where we'll give it to Zach LaVine. We'll probably give it to C.J. McCollum and Yusuf Nurkic as well, because those guys are our starters, and we would need to invest some time and effort into them. So our starting 5, I don't mind our starting 5. Let's say that. I don't mind that at all. Kelly Oubre, we've got Obi Toppin, so we don't need Kelly Oubre off of our bench here. So we can go Kelly Oubre, Brad Wanamaker. Hopefully a point guard can come up here. Ricky Rubio. He could be a good backup point guard for us. That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind Ricky Rubio. Also, we then also get a backup shooting guard in that too with DiVincenzo. That's awesome. That's good. That was a good trade. That was a good trade. We don't need an 11-man rotation at all, man. Mike Storfer, we don't need an 11-man rotation. I'll go with a 10-man, see how you do with that. 33 minutes of Zion. I probably want to get that up a little bit. But I think our team is okay here. We've got good positions off of our bench. We've got a good starting 5 that I'm happy with. I'll sort out minutes and all that properly, and I'll see you guys when it's all sorted. So yeah, everything's sorted now. We've got Brogdon, McCollum, LaVine, Williamson, and Nurkic starting 5. We then have Ricky Rubio, Dante DiVincenzo, Obi Toppin, and Zubac, and also Bol coming off our bench. We got Zion, Zach LaVine, and C.J. McCollum as scoring options. We got a 4-star system with 7 seconds, and we are the projected 3 seed. So let's see what goes on for the second season. We're at the All-Star break once again, and we've got ourselves 2 All-Stars in Zion Williamson and Zach LaVine. So that's awesome. So after this second season, Giannis won MVP. We went 45 and 37, by the way. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. Devontae Graham, 6-man. Kawhi, Defensive. Ja Morant, Most Improved, and James Baringo, Coach of the Year. We do get Zion Williamson, all NBA 3rd team, which is absolutely amazing, and we don't get any defensive. Do we get any? And we don't even get any rookies. We finish as a 4 seed, so 1 higher than last season at least. Zion Williamson was our leading scorer with 23.4 points, 9 boards, and about 3.2 assists. 23, 4 and 3 for Zach LaVine, 15, 2 and 5 for CJ, 11, 3 and 7 for Brogdon, 11, 10 and 2 for Yusuf Nurkic. There's all the rest of the stats if you guys were wondering. Team stats here, points per game, we were 11th. Our defense this season was 4th best, and our differential this season was the 7th best in the league. First round here against the Celtics, we beat them last season, but they do have Steph Curry, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm not expecting us to get past the first round this year, just saying. But we do. We managed to beat the Celtics in 5 games, and we are taking on the 1-seeded New York Knicks, who have got James Harden, DeMarcus Cousins, and Brandon Clark. Okay. And Nico Mannion. I don't expect us to beat this team. They've tied the series 2-2. We go down 3-2, and we get eliminated in 6 games, like I was assuming. The Knicks actually won the championships, and James Harden wins himself Finals MVP. Draft lottery here. Let's go. I don't think we have a first-round pick at all, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even think we have our own. No, we don't. That's in Memphis. All right, we don't have a first-round pick at all. Trainer, we're just going to pick up Sean Navarro as a trainer, and then we're all good. We had the 26th pick in the first round, and we picked up DJ Carton, which, I mean, that's fair enough. Zion, Nurkic, Nurkic and DiVincenzo, I'd like to bring back. Bol, I would love it if you came back, Bol. You are a very good player to come off of the bench. I appreciate it very much. Do we have any other ones? Bol and Vanderbilt. We'll give Bol a hefty amount of money there. And I think he's the only player that I would actually like to bring back onto the team. Looking at the team, there's really not a lot that I think we could upgrade at. Maybe at the point guard position, if we could move Brogdon to the shooting guard, is it possible that we could pick up maybe someone else at the point? We could trade for DeJounte Murray and Colin Sexton here. That's not bad. Yeah, alright, I'll do that. Trade Rubio and Malcolm Brogdon for DeJounte Murray, who we can move to the shooting guard. Then we could go over here, trade CJ McCollum with, say, DiVincenzo. Could we get a point guard here? We can just bring back Malcolm Brogdon. Yeah, sure, why not? So, Yusuf Nurkic, when we keep him at center, is an 86 overall. I'm going to bring in Hassan Whiteside and Fernando here. I think Whiteside is going to be our starting center now. We don't need Bruno Fernando. If we could actually even just move him to the back to the center. But if we go like this, could we go here and get either a backup point or a center? Yeah, we can bring in Jalen Brunson. Cheers. I should bring in Jalen Brunson and we should be a-okay if we just go over here, sign Kelly Olynyk. Sure. There we go. We signed Kelly Olynyk. That's our backup center, and we should be a-okay. Last set of training camps for this challenge. We're going to go to untapped potential to Malcolm Brogdon. Yeah, we'll give it to Malcolm Brogdon, even though it says he's an A+, I'm going to give it to him. We're also going to go Zach LaVine, even though he's already an A+, apparently. And we're also going to go give it to Colin Sexton, because why not? He's probably our best player off the bench. So, for this final season, we're running a Malcolm Brogdon, DeJounte Murray, Zach LaVine, Zion Williamson, and Hassan Whiteside starting 5. We then have Colin Sexton, Jalen Brunson, Obi Toppin, and Bol coming off the bench. We have Zion, LaVine, and I'm going to go DeJounte Murray scoring options. We've got 4 stars. With 7 seconds, I'm alright with that, and we are projected 1 seed somehow. Let's see if we can win a championship. We've got the 1 all-star for this final season, and that is Zion Williamson as a starter on Team Giannis. So for this final season, we end up going 57 and 25. Anthony Davis is MVP, Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year, TJ McConnell 6-man on Sixers, Anthony Davis defensive, and LaMelo most improved, with James Baringo winning Coach of the Year. We do get Zion All-NBA 3rd team, which is absolutely lovely, and we finish as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Player stats here: 25, 11, and 4 for Zion Williamson, 23 and 3 for Zach, 15, 1 and 3 for Colin Sexton off of the bench. Gee whiz. DeJounte 14, 5 and 6, Hassan 12, 12 and 1, and Malcolm Brogdon 12, 3 and 8 for our starting point guard. Damn, pretty good numbers there for our team. Offensively, we were 3rd. Defensively, we were 1st. And differential, we were 1st. First round here against the Indiana Pacers. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, we can take the dub. We're up 3-1, and I think we should be okay. Yes, we are. We're taking on Washington in the 2nd round. Well, we've won the first 2 games, and I don't expect... Okay, they've come back. We go up 3-2, game 7, and we lose in 7 games. Let's have a squiz. Who did Washington have, hey? Who did Washington have? They had LaMelo or Lonzo? They had LaMelo Ball, Joel Embiid, Julius Randle. Okay, that's not that bad, but like, we had Zion. I mean, our team did it was 179 to 170. What the freaking heck is that type of game, man? Did like no one want to score? Oh no, it went to that many overtimes, did it? Jeez. That was a lot of overtimes. Holy crap. Anyway, GG to the Washington Wizards, I guess. But here's our team, Zion, Hassan. There we go. This is our pretty good team. So if you guys have enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button. It'll be absolutely amazing. If you have not already, please be sure to subscribe. It would mean a lot if you guys could do that. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers, and why not join the Cam gang? But that's going to do it, lads. Hopefully you guys will have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.